Hey guys, what's up? Your boy Onyxe back with another video. Now, before I get started, as you can tell for the title, of course, this is gonna be very different than the things I normally talk about on my channel. And while my channel is mainly Tekken, KOF, me promoting my forbidden stuff, and whatever weirdness I like to bring to my channel, I also like to talk about other things that's going on in other people's lives, because that's everybody. We talk, and normally I wouldn't do a video like this. Because mainly, I don't want to sound like I'm brown nosing or like I'm being like a kiss ass. But seeing this video that I see Nico's YouTube stuff. And obviously, for those who are interested in the video I'm talking about, please check the description. And I'll also add it into the card up here around the 40-second timer. Anyways, Nico Aesthetic is someone I know for quite a long time. Been a fan of him. Been the best friend. He started his modeling career. And then, he became a big YouTuber. Well, big in mind, he's much bigger than me. And like I said, Nico's been at YouTube for a very long time. So I've known of Nico a very long time. Nice personality. May not always agree with his takes, but a true gentleman. And just seeing everything he's been through for the last several years, I am super proud of him. Will he ever see this video? Probably not. But I am super proud of Nico. He's accomplished a lot, and then he's going back to college too, as he made a post about that recently. Very happy he's pursuing higher education. But now, let's get started. So now, for those who don't know, Nico's Aesthetics is a model / adult performer. I can say that because he does have an OnlyFans, and he has worked with the likes of Raheem Shabazz. If you know your OF content creators, you gotta know Raheem Shabazz, Fat Rabbit Killer, and several other well-known performers. But Nico also has a Patreon where he discusses, various events that go on Twitter drama. I believe anime as well. He used to have a Twitch channel that I once followed. I'm not sure. I think he just stopped playing video games because got busy and other opportunities arise. And also, what else Nico does? I believe one more thing I want to say. I said modeling. I said that. And he's just, he's a very person, he's busy. Also, he's a party promoter too. So Nico had a lot going on for him. But since I stumbled upon Nico's content, Nico's always discussed things that are going on in the LGBTQ community, particularly involving black performers. And one of those black performers he discussed is Ray Potts, who's also well known in the black adult entertainment field. My thing is this, first and foremost, this is not me bashing Ray Potts, even though he takes it that way. Good for fucking him. My thing is this. This is the internet. If you make yourself visible on the internet, no matter you're big or small, someone's going to have something to say about you. And what makes it even worse when you do shit that gives people a reason to talk about you. Because you could be doing nothing. You could mind your business, not bother nobody. But if you're known, there's always going to be someone speaking negatively about you. However, if you do things, if you do shenanigans, whether it's fighting with your exes, drawing with other performers, etc., you're giving people reason to talk. And it doesn't make someone obsessed with you every time they talk about you. It means they're reporting a situation that people want to talk about. Because let's be real. Regardless how basic it is, one of the most biggest things people enjoy is talk about other people. Let's be real. Friends even gossip amongst themselves about other friends. So imagine speaking about somebody who's not your friend. And the kicker is about the situation what made me really pissed off. It's not that Ray Potts didn't care that Ray Potts didn't like that Nico was talking about him. He tried to call Nico ugly, called Nico ran through, like you can't take the D properly, da-da-da-da. My first thing first, no shade. I support my sex workers. I think anyone who does look down on sex workers, you're nuts. My issue is this though. If you're also in that same field and you're trying to slut shame a fellow sex worker, you look stupid. You look very stupid. Especially when that other sex worker you're shaming has DMs of you trying to get with them. Ain't that embarrassing? Ain't that embarrassing? So first of all, you're calling someone ugly, you've been ran through, no one really wants you. Meanwhile, you're in their DMs trying to get with them. Ain't that strange, honey? Ain't that strange? But my whole thing is this. I can't stand this with the whole, what I call the Cardi B syndrome. You cannot expect fame and not be able to handle people talking about you. Because regardless if you're doing good or bad or in between, someone's going to have your name in their mouths. Even if you never met them, even if you never interacted with them, even if you didn't do nothing to them, you just existed, someone's going to have something negative to say about you, and that's just life. And I can't stand when people go on the internet, and I just come from somebody who's been bullied, has low self-esteem, battles depression like a mofo, and for those who, I'm just going to show one example, got to hide some things because some things are too private. This may not be the clearest, but remember, I'll do you one better. That's my citrulline, 100 milligrams. People deal with that stuff all the time, and you're on the internet, you're making a name for yourself, and you do stuff that's not positive, and yet you're surprised someone's speaking about you. And what bugs me, you act like Nico's obsessed with you because he covers stories that involve you. It's covering stories, and you're like, oh, he's trying to be the next Tasha K, next Wendy Williams. Nico didn't lie on you, though. See, Tasha K lied on Cardi B, and Tasha K's now trying to dodge Cardi B to pay her because she lied. You can't do the same thing to Nico because Nico isn't lying on you. He's reporting things that actually happened. Now, it's one thing to say, okay, I wish this person would stop talking about me. That's understandable. But the best thing to do is to act like that person doesn't exist. Ignore them. Don't share their content. You see them talk about you, like, oh, this person talked about me again. Cool. But you added fuel to the fire. You're making videos, making rants, talk about how much you want to beat up Nico, calling Nico ugly, taking a screenshot, whatever, screen video, whatever the hell you want to call it, of him, various videos that involve you. Mind you, you have to really go down into Nico's older YouTube videos where he's covering stories of your past shenanigans. And my main thing is this: if you don't want to be talked about, stop doing stupid things that people are going to speak on. Stop doing those stupid things. And that's the thing I can't handle. If you want to be like, right now, I'm on the internet, I get people who talk about me. Do I get at the same level that maybe someone like Nico, Mr. Beast, Maximilian, even my very good friend Chris Lotus gets? No, because I'm not at their level of recognition yet. But that means people also talk about me. I have two options. I can either ignore it, say something really bad to them, or bitch about it. But regardless, the way I handle it determines how worse it's going to be for me. And the best way to deal with negative criticism, because criticism is needed, but some criticism is valid. Some criticism is just a person being a dickhead. And you feel like that criticism is the latter, ignore it. Because if you respond to it like you unfortunately did, you bring attention to the very thing you supposedly hate. And my whole thing said, first, I didn't like the way you spoke about Nico. I don't agree with everything Nico does. Like I said, especially when Nico rags on my girl Nicki Minaj. My whole thing is this, though. You don't like what Nico's saying about you, then why are you amplifying it for the people who follow you? Ignore it. Act like it doesn't exist. And just live your life. But between you slut-shaming somebody when you've been doing that very thing but longer, I'm not sure you're averse. I believe for what I think I came stumble upon in my younger days, mind you, I'm probably older than both of you. I'm definitely older than Nico. I believe you are a top. But even you're a top only, and Nico's verse is like a Nico is verse, you do not have the past to slut shame somebody. And also, I love when black people try to talk other black people dirty. And no shade to Ray Parker. Like I said, I'm biracial, I'm light skinned, whatever you want to call it. Ray, you're darker than Nico. So if Nico's dirty, what would you be? My whole point of this is, first and foremost, keep the same energy. You're trying to get with that dude in DMs, but you're calling him ugly in public. That don't work. Because if they can pull the DMs on you want to try to get in their pants, you calling them all types of ugly comes invalid. Second, you're calling Nico broke. You're talking about, oh, he's been ran through by Waheen and his crew. Baby, one thing about Nico, one thing I know about Nico, this is something I can take to the grave. And I don't know Nico personally. I just been interacting with him on the internet for years. Hello, goodbyes, minor interactions, nothing crazy. Nico don't play by his money. Nico's gonna make sure he gets his. Regardless of what Nico does, Nico gonna make sure he gets his. So, homie ain't broke. Nico doing better than me. I wish I could go to Europe. I wish I could go to Brazil. I don't got it like that. So he's definitely doing something right. My thing is this: if you don't want people talking about you, especially if people talk about you in a negative manner, you need to get a backbone first and foremost. Secondly, you want people to stop speaking about you in a bad manner. Stop giving people a reason to speak only negativity about you. That's it. And lastly, if you're going to be on the internet, that goes for anybody. Learn how to handle haters. You're going to get them by default. Like, and that's not me trying to, speak low on myself, because I mean, right now my mental is good. I'm feeling good about myself. I just had a great time hanging out with my friends. We ate crabs, a whole seafood boil. Very delicious. If you cannot handle someone speaking poorly about you, and it's going to get you so razzled, you're going on multiple rants about that person, this internet thing really is not for you. And that goes for everybody. If you're on the internet, you're visible, and people know enough about you. They know a face. They know how you talk. They know what you like to do. Someone is going to talk about you. That's just the facts. If you cannot handle that, get your soft ass off the internet, period. And threatening to want to fight Nico because you don't like what he said about you is beyond childish. You look silly. Anyways, that's all I want to give my piece on that. And pretty much just call it. Because one thing I cannot stand, when people get some type of fame, they love the fame part. They love the good that comes with it, but they can't handle even the minor bad that comes with it. And I'm not talking about stalking. I'm not talking about being harassed. I'm not talking about someone just constantly lying on you. But if someone critiques something that you did bad, or someone reports on something that you did negative, and you go, "Why are you talking about me? Keep my fucking name out your mouth." Da 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 da. Grow up. Grow up. It comes with the territory. That's just my thoughts on the matter. Like I said, I didn't like that because, Nico handled it well. As you go watching his video, which I said is in the description, it made me mad to see him being spoke about like that. It really did, because he did not deserve none of that. And Ray had said, "You know what, Nico? I think you're an asshole. You talk about me like that, but you know what? Keep doing it. Whatever." I'm like, fine. But you made out your way to insult him, demean him, call him all different types of losers. That was not necessary. And it's just a reflection on you. That's all I got to say. Peace, take care, honest play out. And do make sure to check out Nico's video to get better context of my video. Ciao.